CoG here. Just going to be discussing the prospect of Cofronting while playing some Reigns. So yeah, prospect's not the right word, but concept of Cofronting. Yeah. Anyway, so the idea of yeah. So what is Cofronting? Well, first step is obviously what is front. So fronting is a it refers to being in control of the body essentially, and awareness of sensory input, and essentially it's existing in the outer world, to a significant degree. So a commonly used analogy is that of driving a car, for example. So not necessarily a car, but that sort of idea of you're the one driving if you're fronting. Yeah. So yeah, that's the idea there. So the idea there, so co-fronting would be headmates showing front. Yeah. So those are so show fronts, and then so what exactly counts will vary from system to system. So it can be a number of headmates at any ratio. That's yeah. And you can also some systems will set their own limitations on what counts beyond that for themselves as co-fronting. So sitting so co-fronting, if we continue on from the previous analogy, essentially you go from driving a car alone to piloting an airplane together, for example. So being co-pilots, or another commonly used analogy is you got someone driving and then someone sitting in the front seat with them, right? Doing things like controlling the radio and aircon and all of that. Like how many people still listen to radio in the car? Don't know. Regardless, that's not the point. Whether or not you're listening to radio specifically in the car, that's an irrelevant additional little bit. But yeah, so in terms of why, it's a bit of a weird question to ask because it doesn't have to have a reason, right? It's just the thing that happens. Yeah. Yeah. That's a thing. That just is a thing. It just happens. And can be applied to provide benefits. So, confronting can allow paid communication between headmates that isn't possible internally. You can enjoy you can enjoy shared interests in front together. If this happens to be, it's an option. You can share skills or supplement skills between headmates. It can help with memory consistency. Obviously, if you have control over switches and stuff, you can pull someone into front for a short period of time with someone else co-fronting, so they can basically get up to speed on what's going on and gain recent front memory, that short-term memory access from the person who's currently fronting, so they know what's going on before that other person steps away. It's not necessarily something you'll always be able to do, but it's an option, potentially. Yeah. It's an option, but yes, it's certainly an option that can occur. Yeah. So yeah, we'll provide an example. So in our system, we tend to distinguish it by headmates being specifically in front. You know, so for headmates counters being part of a co-fronting net or to be fronting at all, you know, for us that means that their primary focus, majority of their focus is on front. So brain and tech subjects, for example, are almost always in a level of split focus. So they really are. They're really technically part of any co-fronting group because they are not they're not specifically fronting. For us, that's how we do it. But yeah, it's yeah, that's just how we see it. It's up to you how you describe that for yourselves, but um, but yeah, one common co-fronting thing for us is that um, when cooking, for example, Snabby often comes into co-front because um, it's a level of justified mistrust of everyone else's fine motor control. Let's say, you know, of course, not of course, but most of the time, whoever was fronting before, and will continue to front afterwards, generally will, this tends to mean that you then get, you know, a co-fronting situation because Stabby is there cooking and obviously paying significant attention, and whoever's already fronting a state down front, and, already doing whatever else on top of that because we can't focus on a single thing ever. And, also probably trying to pick up on cooking stuff. But yeah, it's not that simple always. But yeah, um, it is what it is. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we'll do that there. Yeah, I think that's the main thing. So I'll finish this one and then yeah, don't need no, let's not do that. Yeah, no, we're not having these injections. Thank you. Especially not experimental ones. Even playing Rens, we have even role playing as the king, we have some morals. That's nice. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm messing up there. No. It's not. Oops. Yeah. Yep. Let's not. Oh dear. Oops. Ran out of money. Thought we were gonna militarily. Oh, we did them both. Okay. Okay. That's the run over. This system signing out. Hope to catch you all next week. Please do remember to like, subscribe, comment, especially if you've got any questions you want answered. Be happy to answer them either in the comments or in another video. So catch you all next week.